All right, I'm Chris Pope, and I'm back in the studio again with another awesome actor. This is Vince Caso.
Hi.
Vince, thanks so much for coming, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. This was a blast.
Really, really excited to have you on the game. I
Yeah.
remember talking to you about this literally 6 years ago.
Yeah.
About you being in the game, and you were all for it. And I'm just glad it's finally here, and we finally got you in the booth with us.
Yeah, and it was a great time. Yeah, we first started talking about this ages ago.
Yeah.
And it's great to see it materializing like this. And the script is a ton of fun. We were laughing and having a great time. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we've had a good time so far today. So we maybe have some more. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about your background. Like, how did you get into acting? When did you know you wanted to be an actor? Can you give us a little bit of that information?
Sure, yeah. Well, I grew up doing lots of like school plays and stuff like that, and my father was an actor as well. And so I just took a liking to it real early as a kid. And he actually got me started with his manager, who then got me auditions with agents. We wrote our own monologue and what have you, and I got all hooked up with that and started auditioning, and that was kind of it from there. At the age of like 13, booked my first film, and then by the time I was 15, got a show called The Guild, and it was then just snowballing from there.
Right, yeah. Well, actually, let's talk a little bit about The Guild. How in the world did you get into that show? And obviously, I guess nobody, including Felicia, knew it was going to be as big as it was.
Oh, yeah.
But how did you land that role?
It's actually pretty simple. I got a call from my agent one day just saying that he had an audition for a 30-minute pilot, which is what The Guild was originally, and sent me the script. I read it. I loved the gamer focus. It was kind of raunchy. I thought it was funny, and I went out for it, auditioned for Blades, and that was it. They gave me a call. I think it was about less than a week later, and had the role. Did the table read, and we shot episode 1 within the next couple months or so.
Wow. And how many seasons did it have again?
That was a total of 6 seasons.
6 seasons.
We had with that show, yeah.
Wow. Did you have a favorite season or favorite episode or anything from it that you can think of?
Honestly, yeah, there was one episode in season 5, which is where we all go to the gaming convention.
Oh, yeah.
And the show got just increasingly more ambitious every season. I loved that.
Yeah.
Even though our budget didn't change much, we
Right.
we found new and bigger things to do.
Right.
And so for that one, we used the whole convention center down in Long Beach, California, which they host Long Beach Comic-Con there. And we constructed our own convention from scratch. Now, there was one scene in there, in an episode, where Blades has now become this meme. He's this cheesy pirate kid. He's becoming famous.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm at like some industry party with a bunch of celebrities, and we actually had lots of our friends and friends of the show come in to do this bit with us, which was amazing. And I got to move through. There's one scene in particular, one shot, where I had never really done much improv on this show before. That was very much a Sandeep and a Jeff Lewis kind of a thing.
Sure, yeah.
But for this scene, Sean Becker, the director, pulled me aside and said, I want you to go through the room. We have a couple lines for you, but just like wing it. Just have fun, make up, whatever. And so it was my job to go through the room, talk to each of the celebrities one by one, and just make up some funny crap to say, and they all had to not react, as if just pretend I'm not even there. And watching these guys just like struggling not to laugh and not look at me was amazing. But yeah, that was the one moment where I'm like, I get to do the improv, it's funny, it's just, off the cuff, and I loved it. It was an amazing day of shooting.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I have to admit, I remember the season where you guys did the Cheesy Beards commercial. You had your sister in there with you, and the Taste My Pirate Patty.
Yeah,
can you do that? Can you do that for everybody?
Why not? Taste my pirate patty.
That was great.
I can't count how many times I've been asked to do that line.
I'll bet. Well, you're fitting right in, because every actor I've had on here so far, I've made them say something.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
You're fitting right in the mold here, so that's awesome. Well, you're also on Felicia's Geek and Sundry Network
Quite
and all
a lot,
that.
yeah.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about what you do there?
Yeah, well, for the first, few years of it being up and running with the Twitch channel, with the live stream, I would come in occasionally for the charity streams, for the bigger projects, to like help, bring viewers, stuff like that. But just in the last year or two, I've started hosting a lot over there. You can frequently catch me over on the show Game Engine, which is fantastic. I appeared a lot on Gather Your Party before they shuttered that show. They have a new one coming out now. And I'm also on a show on Alpha, which is like the sort of legendary digital network proprietary platform, kind of like Netflix or what have you, for all of their content. And that show is called We're Alive Frontier, which is a lot of fun. It's an RPG series similar to Critical Role, similar to those that are sitting at a table telling a story. But it's set in the world of the We're Alive universe, which is a famous audio drama, very, very successful audio drama. The IP holder, his name is Casey Weiland, just believed in our vision for this show, and it's turned out to be incredible. We actually, season 2 just filmed this past weekend. And if you want to check it out, it's projectalpha.com, and it's awesome. A ton of fun.
Yeah, we've got one of the actors in the game with this, Melanie Stone.
Yeah, Mel Stone. Yeah, she plays Lucky Jenny in the show. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we have her in the studio tomorrow. We're really excited about that as well.
Yeah.
So. No, that's fantastic, man. Well, wait, you've, and you're not that old. How old are you?
I'm 26 now.
Yeah, and you've already accomplished so much. Well, let's see. Is there anything you're working on right now? You just plugged one thing. Is there anything else you'd like to plug?
Yeah, honestly, the main thing, if you guys want to check out like what I've been up to lately, is go to projectalpha.com. Sign up. You can sign up for free. I think it's 90 days free with the offer code Frontier is the code. And check out We're Alive Frontier. It's a wonderful show. Season 2 is rolling out, I think, in October. And there's always twists and turns. It's also dynamic in the sense that the whole show it's improvised. You never know what's going to happen. If someone dies, they're off the show for good. That's it. And it can happen at any moment. So high stakes. It's a lot of fun. Besides that, catch me on Twitter. It's at Vince Caso. It's my name. Facebook is the same. Insta, the whole usual deal. And that's what I'm doing.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man. I'm glad to see it all coming together.
You and me both.
Yeah.
You and me both, man.